people. Tonight I'm going to talk to you about something that has become an absolute non-negotiable for me since my womb was extracted and I was plunged into the beautiful depths of menopause, and that is self-care. It's not just any old self-care, because this is what I call old lady self-care. Now, there was self-care before menopause and there's self-care after, and it's very, very different. Because self-care before menopause probably involved wine, maybe some bath salts, a bit more wine, maybe a book. But gosh, self-care after menopause is like this non-negotiable, needs to be scheduled in, needs to be at least once a week. And honestly, it's probably a bit more indulgent, probably a bit more expensive, maybe just a bit more imaginative. So tonight's edition of Old Lady Self-Care is roller skating, if you can see it. Ta-da! So, I had a little flirtation with roller skating as an adult during COVID. And that was as a result to find joy when I was locked in a house and a loveless marriage. And I thought roller skating would be the answer. And look, it was for about 6 months, and then I put them away, and I didn't even think about them for another 5 years until my kids asked me for roller skates for Christmas, and I was like, all right. Do you know who else can skate? Your mama. Mama can skate. So they got roller skates. I dusted mine off. They were they were dusty, but they were still brand new because I'd only worn them about 3 times. And we went roller skating, and it's been a joy. And look, I don't know whether this version of Old Lady Self-Care is about looking for a bit of renewal of youth or joy or playfulness or something along those lines. But gosh, it's been fun. And tonight was the first time I ever took Old Lady Self-Care to a class. So with real life people and humans who I had to talk to and engage with, not just by myself. Now, I know this sounds a bit silly, but for me this was huge. 2 years ago, if you told me that I had to go engage with people to do something I haven't done in about 20 or 30 years, I'd tell you were mad. Because I barely have enough energy to do more than pour the wine and the bath and maybe open the bath salts. But I went and I learned how to stop for the first time ever. I learned how to do bubbles, if anyone knows what that is. I attempted a cabbage, but I thought I might pull my hamstring, so I didn't do that one. And I did a disco spin. Anyway, it was amazing. There is more of this old lady self-care. Some is a function of just being old and you have to do different types of self-care, bathe yourself in cow's milk and stuff. But this one was fun. And I'm also old enough that I don't really care that I look like a bit of a knob with all my safety gear on, because I'd rather be safe with no brittle old broken bones than look really cool. Or give me 5 more lessons and I might just look really cool. Who knows? Anyway, I very much recommend finding something that brings you joy, especially as you're probably struggling to, find energy in your day or remember what you were going to do next. I mean, I'm struggling to get words out as children next to me score a goal, so good luck. Anyway, cheers.